officers, Squadron Chief, distinguished guests, cadets, and members of the families of these cadets. To the parents, thank you very much for having me come here. I want to speak to you about my squadron. First of all, Commanding Officer of 400 Squadron up in Borden. It's the most senior squadron in the Canadian Air Force. And I've heard a bunch of really interesting talks today. I've heard two common threads: a lot of work, hard work, hard work. Okay? And it takes a lot of discipline to get to where these people are. I have Chief Cho here next to me because within the regular force, on an Air Force squadron, I would have my Squadron Chief Warrant Officer next to me. He can't come here because he's in Niagara Falls on a different conference. And it's called the command team that we have. And I'll get around to why I want to just mention the command team. First of all, to let you know the hard work that 400 Squadron did, and you will have heard about us in the newspapers. I was here a year ago, and since then, I have participated in 3 operations. Well, I've actually commanded 3 operations in Canada. I was the commanding officer responsible for all of the helicopter support to the Olympic Games. I had 18 Griffin helicopters for that. I came back from the Olympics, and then they gave me 26 Griffin helicopters up in Borden to do the G8, G20 summit. And then about 3 weeks after that, I was up in Resolute Bay in the Arctic, just with 2 Griffins this time, but again working Northern Sovereignty. A lot of hard work, and we were successful because of the people that I have in my squadron. I was successful because I have officers that fly the planes. I was successful because I have people that are all my maintainers that maintain the aircraft, keep them on the ramp, and so that we can fly them. And then I have my people in logistics and in my headquarters, in my orderly room. These are the people that put the food on the table for us, put the roof over our head. I could not have achieved it without any of them. And it is a team effort. And it's a team effort in this squadron. I can sense it. I see it. I feel it. And it's because of 2 things. Okay? First of all, because you want to be here and you've got a good squadron. To the officers, I compliment you. The spirit in here is amazing. Like I said, I saw that a year ago. I even recognize quite a few of the faces. Not everybody will become an officer if you move on to the Canadian Forces. But the command team represents the pinnacle of the officers and the non-commissioned members. I'm not sure. Do you think this is the best position in the squadron?
As a answer?
Yeah.
I don't know what to say to that. I worked hard to get to this spot.
Absolutely.
So I definitely think it's the best spot for me.
Right on. My squadron chief says the very same thing. He is at the pinnacle of the rank structure for the non-commissioned members. And there is a common element to both our positions. I think I have the best job in the Air Force as a commanding officer of a squadron. But it takes an awful lot of hard work. So here comes the, I'm sure you've heard this before, piece. Okay? Stay in school and work hard. You've got to have that education, and you have to have a degree to become an officer in the Canadian Forces as a pilot. And if you don't have a degree, you're never going to get to the rank of a squadron chief. It is very competitive now. It's a lot of work, but it pays off. And it pays off with the type of leadership that we have. I think now my chief, when he felt I would turn to him and say, I can't think of anything else, he would just start clapping and everybody would clap. But thank you.